Fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hype where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. We got George Hill, Danny Granger out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Paul George, and it's Stevenson in a two-guard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
In the corner, Smith with it. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Chandler's being aggressive right now on the glass. Does a terrific job staying active and collecting the rebound.
Outside, George. Passes it to Hibbert. Indiana moving the ball around. Granger misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the in one, and this time they're not backing off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. So it's the Pacers now, following the score by New York. Granger dishes to Hill. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside Hill. Offline with his three.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Hibbert with the block. Granger passes to Hill. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Back to George. Clock at 4. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here's Anthony for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. 1.
Pushing it up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Kid. Really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
It's his first trip to the line. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is this?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. When you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Gerald Waltz. He's checked in for Stoudemire. Now here is Hill.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Paul George with the steal. To the inside. Here's Stevenson. And the rejection by Smith. Anthony left side. Here's Chandler. Right side jumper. Pass to Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Deep 2 from Anthony. Here's Chandler and the dunk by Chandler.
Got to keep Chandler out of the paint when he's in there that close to the rim with that size. He's ramming it home.
Now the pass to Hill. On the wing, Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Wallace.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Cleaning up on the changes now for Indiana. West is checked in for Granger. Gerald Green comes in for Lance Stevenson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Hill. Pacers trailed by 7. Augustine looking around. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Walls is checked in for the Knicks. Felton comes in for Jason Kidd. The Pacers also with a sub. Taylor's checked in.
Pacers foul. DJ Augustine. First personal foul.
For New York, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
That free throw missing. Stoudemire's checked in for the Knicks. He's off on the second.
And lost it.
If your stream is dropping games blurry or your game is laggy, feel free to stop up. Is so if the monitor that you are streaming from is a 1920 by 1080p monitor, type that in for the base resolution. Now the output resolution is what you are streaming to Twitch. The smaller the size, the easier it is to stream, but the smaller the size, the worse the quality. 12